Well, the dishwasher has well and truly been taken apart, and I was looking for a capacitor for the that might need replacing because the pump sounded like it was attempting to go, but it's like going and if you open and close the door, occasionally you could get it to go. And I thought it was the capacitor, but taking the thing apart, there seems to be no capacitor. So it's a motor without a capacitor, which means it wasn't that. So it's probably a knackered motor. Although taking it apart, and that's the heating element, water gets heated in there, and there's a wee thermostat in there, behind there. And there's the pump. That's the pump for pumping the water out and emptying it. That's the wee solenoid for the letting the water in. And that all seems to work. And then the impeller, I thought, well, maybe there's something stuck in there, but that seems to want to turn, and it's got a nice pring in it, a nice spring, boing, magnetic. We jump, so it's turning freely, so it's not really seized. It's not bearings that are anything that are half seized, but so unfortunately I think that's then a goner, because I think a motor's about 200 quid. Ridiculous. Probably make them for about £1.99 in China. But I think that'll all come as the one unit with this housing, so it won't even maybe be that I could get a little motor on its own. It's probably the whole thing. So, a bit disappointed having stripped the thing apart with 1,000 screws. No, not 1,000, maybe about 10. No, 20. And there's another bit that they say that goes. This is the wee bunch of cables run through this plastic duct, and that's the bottom of the door. So it's when the door opens and closes, that gets flexed and rubbed, and it's right against a metal there and metal there. And they say that sometimes is a cause of an intermittent, but that looks in good nick. So I can't even blame that. And I've taken the pump, that's the pump, I took the pump off for draining the water in it. Impeller's running nicely, and no Kirby grips or any nonsense in there. Although it's a dishwasher, so I don't think we'd get Kirby grips, but might get something. Anyway, it's not that. So unfortunately, I can do no more. Gumtree, I think. Get a second-hand built-in one from somewhere. That's all.